Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about tonight is the New Jersey bill that is going forward because some movement has occurred, and I want to give you one, an update, and two, I want to show you the future demise of this bill, but I also want to kind of tie it in to everything else that we're seeing across the nation, from San Jose, California to New York, all across the board. This is something that's incredibly important to understand because as they start to lose all their gun control dreams, they're going to thrash, they're going to make noise, they're going to splash all they want, but they're still going to be struck down because we're going to continue to push forward with this cause. Everything is linked in the description box below. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor, Kamikoto Knives, and then we're going to dive in, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. Now, the sponsor for this episode of Freedom is Kamikoto Knives. Now, of course, knives are a little outside of our realm, but every single 2A advocate needs to fuel their body, and to do that, you need the right tool in the kitchen, which is why I want to show you guys these things. These Kamikoto knives are legit. Right out of the box, check out not only the exquisite design and the nature, but look at the balance on that knife. I got a few things to tell you about them. I can't wait to hear what you guys think, and we're going to hit it in 1 second. The knives are made with a high-quality Japanese steel using traditional techniques. Each knife is individually inspected and comes with a lifetime guarantee. The knives come in a heavy-duty ash wood box, which makes them a great present. The knives are used by Michelin star chefs all over the world, so why shouldn't they fuel your freedom in your kitchen? Now, Kamikoto has several special offers going on right now and is offering my viewers an extra $50 off on any purchase with the discount code Langley. On top of their special offers, go to kamikoto.com/Langley to get your knife set and help support our channel. Alright, so as I hit in my intro, we're going to talk about this New Jersey new gun control law that just passed, which is just bananas on its face. And every single person, including the Democrats who are passing it, including the governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, they all know it's going to be tied up in court. There's no possible way it wouldn't be. And they also know they're probably going to lose. This is almost like a thrashing virtue signal to say, well, we're going to lose, but we tried. The whole point here is they're still infringing upon Second Amendment rights. They're still in violation of Supreme Court decisions. They're not on the winning side of this, so they're going to throw as much against the wall as they can. With that setup, let's get it. I've got to show you what happened recently. This was on Thursday. New Jersey lawmakers advance bill limiting gun carry and requiring liability insurance. Now, this is the whole deal where you have the San Jose mandated insurance for just owning a gun, and then you have a combination of New York's gun control laws where you can't take it certain places, an extremely exhaustive list. Both of which are tied up in court right now, so New Jersey decides, hey, that sounds like a party, let's do it. If you live in New Jersey, you're about to be paying for a whole lot of lawsuits. Anyway, let's keep going. A New Jersey legislative committee voted to require liability insurance for gun owners, San Jose, and restrict where they could carry their weapons, moving what would be some of the strictest U.S. firearm limits closer to becoming law. It's going out of committees, and it's going to go before the full legislature, and Phil Murphy's going to sign it because he is a gun control zealot. But let's keep going, then we're going to tie it all together. The vote by the Senate Law and Public Safety Committee, a response to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling in June that allowed more widespread carrying of firearms, was a preliminary step before the bills go to the full legislature. Then, the governor's desk. The final voting dates have yet to be scheduled, so it's basically gone through the committee system, and it's going in before the full legislature where it's going to pass it. Then you're going to have Phil Murphy sign into law. That's going to happen. However, the next steps are where it gets really fascinating and interesting, but let's keep going. I don't want to jump the shark here. The bills almost certainly will become law, and as they have support from the Democratic-controlled legislatures and Governor Phil Murphy, a Democrat who in July signed a series of gun restrictions. At the same time, the laws are likely to face legal challenges, as states including New York and Massachusetts have seen in their race to counter the high court's impact. There's been multiple states that have done the exact same thing. They're all tied up in court, they've all been put under injunction, and they are all being smacked around by the judicial system because they're violating the Constitution. It's not we're trying to make populations safe. You are violating the Constitution. And you've got multiple court cases to prove that you are doing so. We know. It took us about 15 years to get 2 of them. Anyway, let's keep going. Quote, "We believe we're ready for it," referring to the lawsuits that are coming. Senate President Nick Scutari, a Democrat from Linden, said during the hearing in Trenton on Thursday. Scott Bach, president of the Association of New Jersey Rifle and Pistol Clubs, told lawmakers to expect a legal mess. Quote, "It's going to wind up in a flaming ash heap. Just like the San Jose mandated insurance is going to. Just like New York's carry laws. All of these things are going to end up in an ash heap, and they know it. They're just trying to thrash and virtue signal to say at least we did something, common sense gun control, even though they know it's going to fail because they're violating the Second Amendment and multiple court decisions. If you ever needed more proof to show that this is about ideology, this is not about constitutionality, look no further. Anyway, I got one more thing for you. The New Jersey proposals would require firearm owners to carry liability insurance and strengthen criminal penalties for gun trafficking. The state also would make it illegal to carry guns almost everywhere. This is where New York ties in, including government-owned property, homeless shelters, businesses that serve alcohol, casinos, museums, stadiums, concert halls, and hospitals. Weapons would be disallowed, even on private residential property, without an owner's consent. They took what New York was already in trouble for, and they doubled down. You can't even do it on private property. You're also going to be mandated for a right. How many ways do you want this thing to burn to the ground? They don't care, because across the nation, what you're seeing is a thrashing. It is an ideological purge to say they've got to do what they've got to do, even though they're going to lose, at least we did something. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.